Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be doing a inspired video by this girl named Andrea. Actually, I believe her name is Andrea. And she did a video on like her top favorite products from each category of like the makeup. And I was like, oh, that's really cool, and I actually had a lot of fun watching it and seeing what her favorites were. So I wanted to make a video where I got to share what my favorites are for all of the categories of makeup, so you guys can learn what products I absolutely love and maybe you want to try. So let's just jump into the video. I'm going to start by face, and we'll finish off face, go to eyes, and then lips. So the very first thing for face is foundation, and my ultimate favorite foundation is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I love this because it is just a beautiful youthful glow that this foundation will give your skin. It's very light. Your skin looks airbrushed when you put it on. It also has a really great staying power. God, I can't talk today. And what I love about this foundation that's very specific for me is a lot of times my forehead wrinkles or the lines, they will be really apparent after a couple hours of wearing foundation on my face. And this is one of the only foundations that does not emphasize my forehead lines and just completely blurs them out, which is like a huge plus for me. So I absolutely love this. I don't love the price. This is probably my least favorite foundation for its price, but I think it's totally worth the buy, and I think everybody should try this out. It also looks amazing in photography, and I love using this on bridal makeup. And next for concealer, I have the NARS, this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I love these concealers. I remember when I first bought this, I hated it and I returned it because it creased so much underneath my eyes. But then I decided to give it another go, and for some reason it just started working for me. I don't know if I had an eye cream or something different in my skincare routine that was making me hate this product, but I absolutely cannot live without this concealer. It looks so beautiful. This paired with the Giorgio Armani foundation is like a match made in heaven, because this also gives you a radiant, luminous, not luminous, but a very beautiful glow to your under eyes and wherever you put this concealer. It is absolutely stunning. I also love that they have a huge shade range, so you can find your perfect shade, your perfect undertone that will match your skin perfectly to give you like the best like highlighted glow ever. This staying power is amazing. This will last on my skin all day, all night, whenever, even if it's humid, really dry, it lasts. And this also looks phenomenal on all ages. I use this on myself when I was in high school. I also use this on adults in their 40s and 50s, and also people who are older than that, and it still looks absolutely amazing. And I like that it blends out very easily, and even if you put a small amount, it still has high coverage, so which is a huge plus when doing clients that are more mature. And then also for me, on days when I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, I can pop this on. It will give me good coverage and a beautiful healthy glow that looks like I got 8 hours of sleep. So I love this concealer, and everybody needs to try this. For powder, this one probably is a no-brainer, and it's probably everybody's favorite powder, but this is the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. I especially love this for setting the areas where I highlighted my face with a highlighting concealer, so specifically underneath my eyes and the center of my face. I can't remember a makeup routine that I've done where I have not used this powder to use on any part of my face. It is in my routine every single time I do my makeup. I use this on all my clients. I love how versatile this product is. Even though it's translucent and it's not no color powder, I can still get away with using this on a lot of skin tones. If you're super tan, this product, probably this color is going to be a little bit more ashy, but even if you're porcelain and you are all the way up to a medium good tan like me, you can use this product and it won't look ashy. It will give you a really pretty highlighted effect. This is also a brightening powder actually, so this will actually give you a little bit of a glow, so that's why I really like to use it in my highlighted areas. But you can also use this on the face to set, and I like this because after foundation and concealer, I really don't want to add any more color, so I like to use no colors or translucents to just set it in place, and this is perfect. It sets everything in place, it makes everything last. I always apply my under eyes with a beauty blender and this powder, and it literally looks like airbrushed baby skin, and everybody's like, wow, like what is on your eyes, like under your eyes, like it looks so smooth, like people are like it looks like butter, and it's because of this product. And it also photographs really well. There's no flashback that I've had problems with this before, so I highly recommend this powder, and this for sure will stay in my makeup collection until the day I die. Next for bronzer, this actually isn't a powder bronzer, this is a cream bronzer, and this is the Chanel Soleil de Tan bronzer. The reason why I chose a cream bronzer over a powder is I just love cream products, how they can blend so easily into the skin and into the foundation. I always recommend for beginners to start off with a cream because it's really easy to just use your foundation brush and to pat it over if you have too much. It's easy to blend away. If you mess up and you take it off, you just put foundation on and redo it. It's super easy and simple. So I absolutely love that for this. I also love the color. I will say you can only use this color if you are like a light medium to really tan, because it's too orangey on really porcelain. So when I don't have a tanner on, I can't use this. It's way too orange for me, but this works really well when I do have a tan on, like I do now. It still adds definition where I put it. I love putting this on the forehead. And adding just some subtle definition up there. And then I don't like to go in with powder bronzer. I just love the way it looks with just that subtle definition of this bronzer up at the top with no powder bronzer on top. I think it looks so natural and so beautiful. And I just think this product is amazing. What I also like about this is that even though it is, I think, $52, you get so much in this product. Like, I've had this for so long and I have not even dented it. Like, it is incredible how much product is in here. So it's totally worth the buy in my opinion. And I just absolutely adore this. This is the MAC Fluid Brow Gel Cream, and this is in the shade Dirty Blonde. Now, I used to use the Anastasia Brow Wiz like no other. I thought, oh my god, this is the most amazing product. But I will say that I started noticing that my brows were really ashy in pictures and especially in flash, and I literally felt like I had no eyebrows when I took flash photography. Like, I was like, where did they go? Like, I filled them in, where did they go? And so I started realizing, and people were saying, oh, Anastasia, they have really ashy colors because, you know, hair colors are a bit more on the ashier side. And I'm like, well, that kind of makes me look really ashy. So then I switched to this guy. I just was in the MAC store and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna try it. So I switched to this guy and I love it. I'm so happy I went to the MAC store and I got this. But what I love so much about this is that it does not make my brows look ashy at all. I remember I took a flash picture the day I got it when I wore it out, and I had brows. Like, I was like, oh my god, like I literally can see my brows in my pictures. And it looked so good in the photos. Like, it did not look harsh. It looked like my natural brow hairs, but it just with color, basically. It looked so good. So I love that it looks great in photography, and I'm also wearing it now and it looks great like in person. You can see my brows too. Another thing that I love about this is it is intimidating working with like a pomade or a gel brow product like this, but this is so easy to blend out and it's so easy to apply. That's what I really fell in love with this product, because I felt like I could put on my brows so naturally and yet so defined with this product and not make it look like I had those Instagram brows that were just like Sharpied on basically. I just loved how natural and defined this stuff made my brows, and I've really never looked back, and I love this stuff. It's sweat proof, it's waterproof, it will last no matter what climate you're in. And I just think that it just is phenomenal. It's lasted me such a long time. I really haven't made a dent in this product. So I highly recommend MAC products for your brows. All right, the next category is eye primer, and this is the easiest category for me, and it will always be, because I will only forever use in my life one eye primer, and that is the NARS Smudge Proof Eye Primer. This stuff is magic. I don't care who you are, if you have not tried this, you're really missing out, because this stuff is hands down the best eye primer I've ever used. I have oily eyelids, which sounds weird, but I do. They just have, even if I don't use eye creams, they just get oily. That's just how they are. And every single eye primer would crease on me. I went through, I think at one point I tried 8 eye primers before I went to this guy, because I was so angry about how my eyeshadow was creasing. Like, I remember in 8th grade, that's when I like tested all types of makeup products out, and I went through so many eye primers, and I would come home and my eyeshadow I worked so hard on would crease, and it looked horrible. And I'm like, I don't understand how to make my eyeshadow not crease. And I tried cream products on to layer everything, and nothing was working until I got this. This is the best eye primer because it dries matte, which works especially for my eyelids that are oily, to keep my oil at bay. But even if you don't have oily eyelids, and even if they are drier, they will not dry you out. That is the wonderful thing about this formula. I use this on every single client I do, and this has never dried out their eyes. It's never made them look crusty, and this stuff makes your eyeshadow so vibrant. It makes your eyeshadow last too, with no creasing, which is why I love this so much. I've literally one time almost worn this makeup for 24 hours. I don't know what I was doing, but I was up, and I remember I looked at my eyes and I'm like, I could go another 12 hours. These babies aren't creasing at all, and it's because this eye primer is phenomenal. It's so, so good. So if you guys are really struggling with an eye primer, you have to get this. Even just test it out at Sephora, put it on your eyes, maybe swipe a shimmer on your eyes and see how it lasts throughout the day. You will not be disappointed. This stuff is the best. This next category, in my opinion, was one of the hardest as well. I am an eyeshadow lover. Eyeshadow was my very first love when I even started learning about what makeup was. So it's very difficult for me to pick an eyeshadow, but when I was thinking about an eyeshadow to pick, I was thinking about what formula do I love, what price do I love, what colors are available, formulas and all that. And the one I picked is by Makeup Geek. So I have a lot of makeup, these are not all Makeup Geeks, but a lot, like probably half of these are Makeup Geek, and I just absolutely love her eyeshadows. I remember I bought a ton when she first came out with them because I really wanted to try them, and everybody was saying amazing things about them, and they truly are amazing. They can blend out so well. She has like hundreds of different colors of eyeshadow that you can pick from. One of my favorite eyeshadows is this one right here with the big hole in it right there. That one is a Makeup Geek shadow in Creme Brulee. I use this pretty much in every single time I do my makeup or client's makeup. And her eyeshadows are so easy to blend, they're so easy to apply. They have so many colors, and they're just so buttery and smooth. And I mean, for about $6–7 I think they're charging them, you can't beat the price for the quality of the eyeshadow. I think she makes amazing products, and her eyeshadows definitely are one of the best eyeshadows that I have been using on all my clients and myself, and I just absolutely love them. I don't think there is a time where I'm not using at least one Makeup Geek eyeshadow to do a makeup look. So I absolutely adore her eyeshadows, and they're definitely worth a try. For eyeliner, I actually fell in love with this not super recently, but not a long time ago. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner. And pencil eyeliners are for sure my favorite types of eyeliners. They're just easy to use in my opinion, and you can create so many different looks. I've created a wing eyeliner with a pencil. I've done a smudgy, smoky look. I've done just a clean line. You can do so many different things, and this pencil literally stays put. That is why it's called 24/7. It could probably last for the entire week, 24/7. Like, without touching it, it would last. It is a phenomenal product. They have so many colors, so you can do so many looks. I have like the basic neutrals, I have bright colors, I have like some more mid-tone colors that are just really fun, enhancing colors, and I just absolutely love this formula. It is so creamy and easy to work with. That you can use a pencil to create a wing eyeliner. They're creamy enough to where you can easily glide it on your eyelid. Even if you have glitter on, you can put it over glitter, no problem. And they're not gonna break. They're pretty dense but still creamy. And I will say they aren't the most smudgiest eyeliner out there, unlike like a Kohl. But I will say before they set, you can smudge a little bit out of it, and so I just work in really tiny sections when I'm doing a smudgy look, and then it sets and then it's on there for good. So I absolutely love this product. I really like using it to tightline as well because it stays put on my tightline, and it also won't transfer, which is a huge plus. So phenomenal product, phenomenal colors, great job Urban Decay. For mascara, this one has been my favorite ever since I first put it on. I remember the day I put it on, or the night I put it on, and I was like amazed about how big my lashes were. And the mascara I'm referencing is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is the best mascara if you are looking for the biggest maximum volume you can get from a mascara. This is unlike any mascara I've tried, where how this can just volumize yet separate my lashes beautifully. I've tried so many volume mascaras that just aren't good enough as this guy. I think this stuff is amazing. It also will enhance the curl that you have. If you don't really have a curl, I recommend curling your lashes before you go in with this. But I do have a natural curl to mine that's slight, and it emphasizes it, and it just naturally defines that curl, which it looks beautiful. I use this on all my clients as well, and it makes their eyelashes very voluptuous. I will say that sometimes it can get like black under here from transfer or flaky throughout the day, but the way to stop that is to use a eyelash primer. So I use an eyelash primer and then I go in with this, but this stuff is so good. It lasts all night. It makes your eyelashes just look so beautiful and sexy, and it just pairs really nicely when you're using eyelashes to give that really full look. I just absolutely love this mascara, and I totally understand why it's like one of the best sellers at Sephora, because it is so good. So if you guys haven't tried this, you guys need to try it. But if you already know what I'm talking about, you know. If you know, you know. All right, we are moving on to the last category, which is lips. And to first start off with the lips, we're gonna talk about my lip liner that I love. And the lip liner I sincerely and dearly love is the Kylie Cosmetics lip liners. I was actually really surprised that Kylie lip liners were gonna be like my top favorite over like my go-tos. But this formula is incredible. I believe she makes her stuff, I know she's owned by ColourPop and they make their stuff in the same factory, so it's very similar to the ColourPop lip liners if you've tried theirs before. But I just can't get enough of her specific shade in Candy K. It is like, if I could only have one lip liner, it would be Candy K Kylie Cosmetics lip liner. It is the most beautiful, neutral, like better than your lips lip liner that just, it defines your lip line, but it doesn't overemphasize it or make it look like you're rocking that 90s look where you have a really dark lip liner and like I'm more of a natural nude or even a Your Color Lips lipstick. It blends beautifully into so many lipsticks. It is incredibly creamy. Like, it is one of the creamiest lip liners I've ever used, and because of that, it is so easy to use. I can get my lip liner done like this, and if you guys like to overline your lips to have more bigger lips, this liner is the best to do that because it's really creamy, and she makes really natural pink and brown shades that work with like people's complexion and lip colors that make it look like a natural overdrawn lip. And it just, I can't speak enough of how great her lip liners are. They're so nice. And they're only $18, I want to say, which isn't too bad for a really high quality lip liner. But I think her lip liner is phenomenal and everybody needs to try it, hands down, especially Candy K. Then picking out a lipstick was pretty hard. It wasn't the hardest, but it was pretty hard. And I just felt like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick the formula and the brand that I just go to a lot, and just, you know, if I can only pick one, this is the one I would get. And this is the MAC regular lipstick. These are such OG products that I feel like everybody and their grandmother at least owns one MAC lipstick, and I just love their lipsticks. Like, they have so many different formulas if you like matte or luster, amplified, creamy. Like, they have so many different types of lipsticks that for, you know, whatever formula floats your boat, they have it. I really like the creamy consistencies because they're more moisturizing, and I like my lips to be more moisturized, and I also really like more of that glossier kind of finish on my lips. I just think that that's just my style. So this one is a luster, and this is in the shade Jubilee, which is one of my all-time favorite lipsticks ever that I own. It works with so many different colors of makeup I'm wearing, outfits I'm wearing. It's like a little bit, it's like a My Lips But Better nuded version. It looks so beautiful. I can wear this with like a beige or a pinky lip liner. It works so well. It's so universal. And I love just how this looks on so many different skin tones and ages. And my mom wears this, and it looks so, so good and so flattering. And the formulas from MAC are really long lasting. They're really high quality. They also smell good too. I do like the smell of their lipsticks. But other than that, it's really sleek packaging. I will say I wish it was a bit more square because they're harder to store on the side when I want to look at the name because they just kind of fall over. But they're really just amazing products, and so this for sure is like my go-to lip product whenever I'm getting my makeup or doing my makeup. All right, and last but not least, we have a lip gloss, and this lip gloss is from NARS. NARS makes so amazing lip products. Their lip glosses are phenomenal. One of my favorite formulas definitely for lip glosses. This shade particularly I love on my skin tone, and this is in the shade Chelsea's Girl, and it's such a beautiful pink. It looks so good on top of other pink lipsticks or just on its own. It's like that nuded down version of like a Your Lips But Better. It's really moisturizing. It's really long lasting. And I just love how NARS, they do just like plain matte colors. They do really glittery colors. Now they have a new formula where it's like a Vaseline type that you can use on the face and eyes as well as the lips for the lip gloss. And I just think this is so wonderful. They have so many shades too that work from literally the most white people to the very darkest people. You can find your lip gloss shade in NARS, and the formula is phenomenal, very high quality. Definitely it's something that a lot of people are like, oh my god, like I love that lip gloss you put on me, or what you're wearing, like what is it? I'm like, it's Chelsea's Girl, and the NARS lip glosses are the best. And so this for sure is my favorite lip gloss ever. All right, so that brings an end to my top favorite products from each category. I hope you guys liked this video and liked the products I talk about. Hopefully you guys try them out and see how wonderful all these products are, because I seriously do not leave my house to do makeup without any of these products. They are the best. So if you guys like more of these tag videos, let me know. I'm kind of struggling on what to film, so if you guys can give me some ideas, that'd be really appreciated. If you do like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit the bell because I've been sporadic with my posts since I've been so busy with school and my job right now. So definitely hit the bell so you can be notified of when I do eventually post, so you guys know. So thank you so much for coming back to my channel and watching this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!